All right, my people. So today I am just here wanting to talk to you, my YouTube fans. Because I just feel like today we're going to dedicate this day to all the fat people out there. So much times, people, we look and we feel so dejected. But this today was a good moment for me because I had a situation where I was able to use my big self to help somebody understand that what her she's going through it just had to do about her hair. She couldn't take her hoodie off because they were going to laugh at her hair and they were going to do this and they were going and I had to just use me with all this meat on my bones to encourage her to understand that her hair doesn't determine who she is as a person. So to you all you fat people out there, big up on yourself, appreciate who you are, love who you are, and just go forth confidently. Because at the end of the day, there are times, I let me go back to my childhood. My grandmother was a big woman. My aunt was a big woman. She lived to be 85. My grandmother died at age 96. My my dad died early from other things, but my uncle, he lived, well, he was a smoker. That uncle was a smoker, so he didn't do as, so well. He died like about at 70 or 60 something. But the point I'm making is this. A lot of times people look at you and you have people turn up their faces and, oh my God, so slabba snabba. Oh my God. And they overlook who you are just to focus on your weight. Mind you, some people, they look at you, they put the death sentence on you. Oh my God, you're so fat, you're going to die, you're going to die. And they overlook so many other factors while they're casting all those negatives on you, and that's all they see when they see you. Remember the days when if you were skinny, people thought you had AIDS and people thought you were sick. People thought life was so hard for you. Do you remember the days if you're from Jamaica, you would go home from abroad, or you come home and the first thing people are looking at you is how skinny you are, and life must be hard for you over here. You can't get enough to eat. You can't get. You're not comfortable. You look sick. You look washed out. You look. They have all kind of negatives. But then society turned it around, because I remember when I went home and Granny would look at you and say, "Lord, you look so well. You look so well because you had meat on your bones, right? And your skin was soft and nice." And they said, "Oh, you look good. Life is good to you." And you feel good because that's what it was. And then all of a sudden, because as a child, as a girl, when you're growing up, you shouldn't be skinny like a stick, because you need to round out those curves, and and that was a beautiful thing. But then people started looking at other things, and they start thinking that, oh well, the TV says you have to be bone thin in order to be beautiful. You have to be bone thin in order to be cast in certain roles and to be able to do certain things. But the good thing about it is we must remember this, people, that when different things happen, it just doesn't just attack fat people. When I started teaching in New York, I remember a teacher. She was older than I was probably, but very thin, very small bodied. And for a while I was thinking in my head, because you hear around you, especially in your families, that now all of a sudden big people was disgusting, then so now when I heard her say to me the day that, oh, I won't be in tomorrow because I have a heart condition. I have been struggling with high cholesterol for a long time, and um, whatever she was sharing with me. And I was shocked because even though I was a teacher, I never thought that skinny people were going through these afflictions. You just thought that, oh, everything now is just, if you're big, you're going to go blind. If you're big, you're going to be diabetic. If you're big, you're going to have cancer. If you're big, you're going to have high blood pressure. If you're big bodied, you're going to, it's like everything they figure, oh, if you're big, it's going to happen. It's just like skinny people, we're not going through these afflictions anymore. But it's not true, people. So you love yourselves. You love yourselves. When cancer came, cancer hit skinny, fat, short, tall, black, white, everybody. It wasn't partial. When COVID started the other day, yeah, they tried to make it seem like, oh, fat people were, but it affected many. It affected many people who were in the gym every day. It affected them. People who never went to the gym, it affected them. Skinny people were affected. Fat people were affected. All sorts of people were affected. Some of the most critical people against fat people are those people who they live on medication all day, every day. But they don't see that. And you as a fat person doesn't even look at it and put them down. But they just see you as being fat, and whether you're on medication or you're not, or they don't see anything more than you're fat, so you're gonna die. So people, today, you claim today as your day, and you go out there and be proud of who you are. You live your life to the fullest, whether it's a long life or a short life, live it to the fullest. Be happy for who you are, and you live your life to the fullest. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself with dignity and pride. And don't let anybody steal your joy. Don't let anybody tell you you're less than who you are. You put a value on yourself, and don't let anyone put a value on you for you. You put a value on yourself. Today, when the young person was talking about, oh, she didn't want people to see her hair, she didn't like how her hair looks, I was able to tell her that, look, I am a big girl, and yes, a lot of people turn up their faces, but that doesn't determine who I am. So I was able to talk to her about building her self-esteem and to feel good about who she is. She's here to learn. Sit down and do what you got to do. I referred her to somebody else who I said, talk to her and help her build her self-esteem. Let her feel good about who she is. She's young, she's beautiful, she has a far way to go. And you can please everybody. Some people are going to like you because you're fat. Some people are going to think you should be skinnier. Some people, but you love you. And so there's so much of you to love that you will be loved for a long, long time. So today I'm right here, it's on my lunch break. I'm sitting in here with my co-teacher, and it's real. Right now she's having popcorn.
I'm sorry.
She's having popcorn. I just had my hard-boiled eggs without the yolk, because I remember when I used to go to the gym, and my trainer, he had me doing eggs, but don't eat the yolk. The yolk is what is a rich part that creates a lot of problems. So they say. Because before all of this, people were enjoying their eggs every morning. They pick up their eggs and they were enjoying the two hard boiled eggs or scalded egg. Remember how soft it used to be? I couldn't do it. The egg has to be cooked hard boiled, But then society changed a lot of things, and people want to sell their products, and people want to sell their medications, and people want to get rich. And so for whatever reason, every time you turn around, there was something new, there was something different, there was something, but just know that yes, heart attacks, fat people die from heart attacks, But let us also do this, the data. Let us also do the research and see that skinny people also die from heart attack. I remember I was watching Channel 3 News here in my neck of the woods, and this lady, skinny, healthy, she eats healthy when she talks. She was a newscaster. When she talks, you listen like, okay. And when I heard that, when the news came that she died from a massive heart attack, I was dumbfounded because I'm saying here's somebody who eats healthy. She is skinny. She had no fat on her body or had very little fat on her body. How could she die from heart attack? Because that's how they make it seem like only if you're fat, you're going to be dead. As long as you're skinny, you exercise every morning and you do this, you do that. But no matter what we do, if this is not working right, if we're stressed out, those are factors too. It's not just one thing, it's not one size fit everybody. So I just needed to take this time out to just reach out to you, my family, and just give the word up that today it's a beautiful day. It's a sunny day. I'm sitting in my classroom here and I just had the urge to speak. And so I am speaking to all of us. Love, love, love you. Love others. It's easier to love than to hate. People will not like you for whatever reason. Don't take it personal. They probably don't like themselves either. So don't feel bad because somebody don't like you. Because your hair is not right, or your weight is not right, or your shape is not right, or what you're wearing is not right, or the way you did your hair is not right. People are just out there who are miserable. And no matter what, they find faults. That's what they're built for, to find faults. But then they say, pick the beam out of your eye before you see the mote out of your eye before you see the beam in somebody else's. Because there's no perfection. So our imperfection might be our weight, but we're fine because we still have love. We still care about others. We still get up every day, go to work. We still reach out and give a helping hand. We're still broad, big shoulders to lean on when when people need a shoulder to cry on or to lean on, right? So it's all good, all right? Work on your weight, you know, work on things, get up and move, get up and move. If you need to dance, then do your little dance. Just move the body. If you just have to kick the feet, just kick them, but keep it moving. Drink your water. Drink your water and don't forget to always thank God for every little thing. So when you get up and you can move from your bed to the bathroom, give Him thanks. When you can move the bowels, give Him thanks. When you can empty the bladder, give Him thanks. When you can then get up, wash your hands, look at your beautiful face, and then open that door, walk up to your kitchen, give Him thanks. When you open up your refrigerator and there's something in there for breakfast and maybe something for dinner, and give Him thanks. And it might not be a whole load of things, but it's okay because He provides every single day. Remember what He says? He says, you look at the birds in the air out there flying, right? They toil not. They don't work. They don't work. But He provides for them every single day. And it's about we are more important to Him than the birds, right? And so we just give Him thanks for all things. So that's what that is. I just had the urge to talk to us and to remind us that in all things, give thanks. And for today, I am claiming it as Obese Day or Fat People's Day or Enjoy Who You Are Day, because I feel like we deserve it. We deserve it. So, my people, if you can't be good, be careful, all right? If you can't be good, be careful. Speak sweet words in case you have to eat them tomorrow. What do I mean by that? Be careful of what you say. When you're talking about people are going to die because they're fat. When you call people flabby flabby and this and that. When you call people out of their names, those are not sweet words. Those are not nice words. And when you do those things and you put people down, and then tomorrow, might not be tomorrow, as in tomorrow, because every day is today. We have never gotten up and said, oh, this is tomorrow. No, every day is today. But the day will come when you will need that flabby person, when you will need that person who you think you cast death on because they're fat. Not because they're sick, not because of anything. And even if they were sick, you pray for healing powers. You don't pray for people to drop dead, you know. But when we speak sweet words, when you speak sweet words and tomorrow you face that person and something happens when you won't feel ashamed. You will feel good that you were empowering that person, that you were encouraging that person. But sometimes we do things and we say things, and then it comes a time when you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you didn't wish people well, but then all of a sudden it turns around that you feel bad that you didn't. So let us speak sweet words. So just in case things turn around and you're at the bottom and that person gets to the top, or the person is behind a counter where you might need some help, don't remember Joseph. Don't remember Joseph. Was Joseph or Jacob? It was Joseph with the coat of many colors, right? And his brothers, remember what his brothers did to him? And in the end, who had to feed them? Who had to feed them? It was he who had to do it. And let us always speak sweet words because they're good, they're wholesome, right? And so when you empower people and you encourage people, they will remember it. Just like when you say the bad things, they remember it. They also will remember the good things, the good words, the encouragements, the upliftments, the little words, I'm so proud of you. I know you could do it. Don't stop now, don't give up. Those are great things to put up there. You add on a few, what happened? You add on a few?
Huh?
You added on a few pounds?
Oh, no, I just decided to take it off.
Why?
Well, when I get where I'm going, I'll put it up there. I have a certain weight level.
Okay, got it. So that's the whole thing, people. We do better when we send better things, and when people are going through struggles, it doesn't mean they're worthless. It doesn't mean that they are stupid. It doesn't mean that we should put them down. When they're going through struggles, you support them and you help them up. Don't push people down. Help them up, because you never know how things will turn out one day. Man not dead, no call him duppy. That's what my grandmother always tell us. Man who is not dead, do not call him a duppy. Because I have seen how those words are so true. Because I've seen people who, as a child, you see them struggle. You see them with nothing. You see them with 3, 4, 5 kids, and everybody is struggling, you know. But as they struggle, they have life, and that life, later on, opportunities open up for them. And when you ask, so Granny, what happened to so and so? And you hear, oh, she's so and so, and she went away to school, and you say, thank you, Lord. because these things happen. Man who is not dead, don't call them a ghost, don't call them a duppy, because opportunities come and knock, blessings come and knock, and those who were cast down and scorned and pushed aside and 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 thought that they were nothing rise up and become become greatness. So today I say claim it. And if you want to claim every day for your day, claim it and go out there and do your best. Do your best. Don't empower people to say negatives about you. Because if you go out there, you cuss or you carry on badly, you do the negative things, then people will, you're empowering them to talk badly about you. But you go out there and strut your stuff and and do the stuff that the feel good stuff that people will have to look and be respectful. All right? So, love we say, and love we mean. Love yourself first, because if you can't love you, you can't love nobody else. And there's so much of me to love that it's okay. It's okay because I have enough to go around. So today, I say one love always. Walk good. Speak sweet words. If you can't be good, be careful. But onward and upward, right? Onward and upward. That's where we're going. In love and unity. So take care, my people. Love, love, love to all of you. Love you, love you, love you. Just love you, love you, love you. And take care. It's Friday.